So he said, give me the gun before he went into the room.
Wait. Wait.
We're waiting, Lord Van Zeeks.
So you're now telling us, that moments before the victim was killed in, the storeroom. No, the bathroom, what do you think?
Does that place even have a bathroom?
No, it doesn't.
We can't tell them that. They knows we've been there multiple times. See, the dogs said about that too.
Oh man, the dogs are onto us, bruv.
We gotta hightail it out of here.
Oh
no! Order! I said order, don't flip that bottle back there.
You said order. I'm ordering a new bottle.
I hate you.
Never.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Case 5, where we're currently having a great debate with Mr. Tobias Gregson about what was Gina doing that day.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you want to actually ask me a question, you gotta have to be more detailed than that. Simply yes and no doesn't actually firmly explain the situation.
Okay, then. All right. Was she impudent?
No.
It seems that explained it pretty clearly, didn't it?
Well, you're going to use that to twist my words in some way, or in fact, I know that.
I'm giving you right now the option to say more than just no, and you just said no.
You gave me a yes or no question.
No, you can say more. Was she impudent? Tell me more. Tell me in detail, right now.
If you want to ask me a question to have a more open-ended answer, you have to ask an open-ended question.
Was Gina Lestrade impudent when you took the disc? And if so, how?
I wouldn't say she was that impudent. She was a bit adamant, yes, but eventually she did relinquish the disc without question.
Well, thank you. Was that so difficult?
Yes, it was for you to come up with a good question to ask.
Oh my god.
Literally, so you just needed me to say how. I was like, how? That was it. You just needed me to add how to the end of the question.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Oh
Yes.
my god, this is...
I feel like that was implied, but sure, go off, I guess.
Anyway,
make no mistake. Any sympathy for the accused on account of her years is misguided and dangerous. There are no depths to which this girl would not stoop if pushed. No crimes she would not commit. The court forgets that fact at its peril.
I see. I think it would be prudent to take this music box disc into evidence, counsel. As a grim testament... Oh my god!
yes? Gregson?
Why do we even do things? KB? It's like the game. It's like the game already knows how we're going to react to everything they do. Everything they do and say, the game immediately knows how we're going to react. It knows. Do you have a bug in my house game?
I knew this was coming, and I was hoping that you guys would end your debate close enough where I could keep going to this point and then stop here, but it didn't happen. So,
like,
here
am I
going
gonna
to
look out the window and see like a van? Is there gonna be a van out there that's gonna immediately speed off?
Let's see.
Like, oh, a Capcom van with it's like blue and yellow, and it says Capcom on it.
Not just a Capcom van that's time traveling to the future to watch our reaction to this thing, going to write this back in time.
Oh man, Lewis is onto us. Jeez it.
Okay, so, full disclosure to everyone watching, both Lewis and I have no idea that this is going to happen, so we are...
Neither do
Apparently Taisa did.
I did, and I didn't
And
say
only
anything.
Taisa.
Yes, I did. I knew this was coming. I was just kind of like, man.
Taisa was in the background like, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, Lord Van Zeeks,
Inspector Gregson? What?
Yes, Inspector.
we had a meeting yesterday in the yard with the prosecution service, and, I think we agreed that this wouldn't be used as evidence.
What's this all about? Why is the inspector acting strangely? That's the first time he said anything to Van Zeeks at all.
I am unaware of any such meeting.
I hate you. but, those are instructions right from the top. The government bigwigs were insistent.
Screw the rules?
Through the rules, I have wine.
That's even...
Inspector, I am the prosecutor, and I alone determine how to present my case.
Look, if you want to make Seto Kaiba jokes with Baroque, you should do it because the Japanese voice actor for Baroque is Seto Kaiba. So if you wanted to make Seto Kaiba jokes,
Wait, is
you
it
can.
actually?
Uh-huh.
You put an
Oh,
eye
that's
patch
so
on him
good.
Yeah, the
And then
Japanese
he's,
Baroque is Seto Kaiba. So if you want to make those
my
Kaiba
God,
jokes,
that's so
you can.
good. That's so
then
good.
Then you put an eye patch on him and you go, oh, it's a different Van Zeek.
Your warning is noted. Thank you.
That means I don't care.
The prosecution wishes to proceed with submitting this disc as evidence, my lord. Consequences be
Indeed.
damned because I have money.
Bailiff? Music box disc. A metal disc used to play music in a mechanical music box. On the reverse side, it notes it reads, for McGilded.
Oh shit! Guess
I
what?
want you to-
Yo! Guess what we can do? We can examine the blood.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Or not realized, but like, I saw that it said for McGilded, but my ADHD brain, without comprehension, read that as Fox McCloud. Like, I just saw for McGilded, and phonetically, all I saw was F-O, and then the MC, and my brain filled that in with Fox McCloud.
Clearly.
Trust your instincts!
Never give up! Trust your instincts! The prosecution has established the accused's motive, opportunity, and baseness of character. That's how court works, my learned friend. Would you like a book?
Not
Anyway,
from
there's
you.
nothing more to add. Please enjoy your free lesson. You can pay tuition at the door. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I await your informed decision and rest my case.
Wow, if he rests his case, that means he can't talk anymore for the rest of the trial. Good job.
I don't.
That's cute.
I don't believe it. I had the jury on my side for once, for all of 5 minutes.
Oh dear, it wasn't even full 5 minutes, Runo.
Probably Mr. Garrett.
My lord. Wonder if I might say something at this point.
Proceed, Mr. Foreman.
Been stumbling about in a bit of a fog up to now, if truth be told. But all of a sudden... The answer's baldly obvious to me and my men. There's only one thing for it.
Oh no.
Very well, the court will hear from the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll present your leanings as to the defendant's culpability.
Guilty.
Guilty.
You are already black.
Guilty.
Guilty.
I still love Russian man voice.
Yes.
No, not again.
Here we go.
We have a consensus among the jury, it seems.
Every single time they do this, it just loses all meaning because we know it's going to be a summation examination. We know!
Just what you gotta do, the thing the game really, the new mechanic of the game.
It's
Look,
like,
they gotta show off the voice acting and the animation, man. They paid
I'm just
big
amused
money
because
for
it's like,
that.
I'm just amused because like they are guilty, and I was like, I don't think I don't think this means anything anymore. This doesn't mean anything anymore. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth.
Sir, are you secretly a Herlock fan?
Yo, that is absolutely a Herlock line.
That's my line. I wrote that for Hurley. Oh, how dare he use it against us?
Don't worry, Iris. I don't think we're finished yet. There's still more to this case than we realize. There must be, because there's one thing that I'm absolutely certain of. Gina didn't shoot Mr. Winniebank. That's beyond any doubt. Also, give me a moment. We have the disc now, and I really want to examine the blood, because we have it. We have it. We didn't get to examine it. We need to make it all pretty and colorful.
Blast it!
Yes.
Oh, Runo, look! This is blood!
Yes, thanks.
Yes, you're right. Just a small smear, but definitely blood. Actually, I feel as though I might have noticed that before.
Haha, then it's my time to shine again. I thought I'd be waiting forever. Alright, hold still with that disc, Runo.
Can we get this done quickly, Iris?
In a flash.
Mine's catch of green.
Ooh, a lovely bright shade again.
Wait,
Wait, that color.
What is it?
It's just that green. It's not the first time we've seen that color, is it?
isn't that the color
read
when
that.
Sholmes was shot?
Hold. I get it. I did not mean to do that. We are checking in here. This one.
Yep.
So we have 2 samples of green blood that we still don't really know about.
But that's Sholmes. Why is Sholmes' blood on that disc?
Well, this raises a new question. What
Well,
if that
no.
isn't Sholmes?
No, remember where you know who got this blood on here, right?
No, I don't remember.
Oh.
Gina mugged Eggert, remember? And he cut himself on there. Remember? He cut himself on the disc when Gina tried to mug him, like take the disc back.
Oh.
So this is Eggert's blood. This is Eggert's blood.
Someone else was there that night.
Boom, 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 boom.
Very well. We will proceed with the second summation examination of the day.
Oh, he didn't even.
Of the day. He's just like, yeah, I know.
No. I love that he didn't even wait for you to propose it. He
Nope,
was just like, okay, we all know what's happening. Let's go.
I'm aware that the council will want to drag this out, in which case I am more than happy to because
The British people have nothing better to do, okay?
I get paid quite handsomely for this. I don't think Van Zeeks does, and that's why he wants to end it very quickly. Mr. Foreman, are you...
like
and
this,
your
my
other-
lord.
I will drag you out as much as I like.
Must do, though.
Yes, I outrank you.
Yes,
Mr.
to do, my
Fo-
lord.
Mr. Foreman, are you and the other jurors ready?
God, I'm ready for another frickin' stereoscope-related evidence or testimony or something.
Yardab Squadron is primed and ready for action, sir.
Stop flexing next to the maid. You are married.
Never.
Jesus Christ.
Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have now determined the defendant to be guilty.
Here
Can't
we
wait for
go.
half of them to be I can't wait for half of them to be classism.
The jurors' contentions.
Once a rogue, always a rogue, I say, Different breed to us law-abiding citizens.
And right off
there
the
we
bat,
go.
right
Oh,
off the
boy.
bat, immediately.
As only 2 bullets were found at the scene, I would say the whole case is done and dusted.
I get it, because you're a maid.
You don't need a stereoscope to see the truth here. Every which way you look at it, it was that pickpocket. I'm very unexcited.
I never imagined that simple operation would cause me such grief.
Oh my god.
Because the theft of the previous day, I can see I am in for a busy day ahead. Lots of telegrams to send out. I am ballistics expert. I have seen many shootings. There is nothing I do not know about guns.
That is concerning.
Thanks? Are you
What does that have to do with anything?
I know.
Wait, that was it?
Yep.
Bro, what?
I get this feeling that Russian man wants us to press him about ballistics because he's an expert at ballistics and he wants to brag about it, apparently.
I am Russian British citizen tourist man.
You know what I have noticed about this game?
What?
The most competent judge was the first judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment we introduced the jury, the moment we introduced the general public to this equation, it was over.
Well, would you rather... See, this judge, to me, seems to have his head on a bit more straight than the actual judge from the main Ace Attorney games.
Yeah, that's fair. The main judge from the main Ace Attorney games is an idiot.
This judge is just like, I don't have to do anything, I'm laissez-faire to all this.
Yeah, I respect that.
It would seem there was little remaining room for doubt.
To admit, I was rather bowled over by the argument put forward by the chap in black. But when that fell apart like a house of cards, I saw that I'd jolly well been hoodwinked. Well, no more. Until later.
Ugh, the whole courtroom is turning against me.
It's not fair.
Iris?
That prosecutor's being mean.
That's his job.
They sure are!
Just because Ginny's done something she shouldn't have done in the past, that doesn't make her a murderer.
Seriously, whose sassy lost child is this?
I'm just imagining Iris sticking her tongue out.
Allow me to savor this fruity vintage while I savor the spectacle of your fruitless debate on the matter. Here's to the truth coming out. Eventually.
I can see Van Zig being so petty that he'd throw the glass at the child.
Just splashes her face.
Yeah. That's enough preamble. Counsel, proceed with the summation examination.
Alright, there.
Anyway, I'm gonna go take my break. Have a good time, everyone.
No, you stay here.
No, I'm taking my break. I'm not allowed to talk during this.
Yes, you're not allowed to talk, but you have to stay here. You can't go anywhere else.
I haven't had lunch, my lord.
I haven't either. Deal with it.
I could go bring you some lunch, my lord.
No.
Okay, fine. All right.
Yes, my lord. There's really only two statements that really stood up besides all of them saying, she's guilty because classism.
Is the maid and the Russian guy?
The Russian guy and the doctor, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are all like, they're all on the same page, but then you have the doctor who says something entirely unrelated.
The doctor is not here. This is actually like a 5-person jury.
4-person jury.
Yeah, like, this jury and then the doctor are the only ones that are saying something different, so I'm just gonna press them both right now. This guy, can you, like, tell us about your operation? Because I think we've already guessed that you probably operated on Herlock, and we need to get that information out of you.
Hold it!
Yeah, I really want to know.
Would you please stop muttering about things that have nothing to do with this trial, sir?
Joke's on you! It might have something to do with this trial!
The defendant's life is on the line here.
Well, the thing is... I couldn't really say that it has nothing to do with this trial, to be honest.
Oh my
God, I
God.
was kidding. Why do I even bother? Honestly.
Huh?
There's no question that the man was shot, but the bullet had simply vanished from his stomach. It's quite inexplicable, don't you think?
I almost don't want to ask, but this surgery you've been muttering about all this time, you are operating on...
What's the fellow's name now? Herlick? No, Herlock? No, Herlock?
Herlock Sholmes, by any chance?
Yes, good lord! It was that Herlock fellow!
What?
I was gonna laugh if they somehow were like, okay, we can't call him
Completely impartial jury. Completely impartial. Absolutely.
We can't call him this legally, but we could sneak this in as just a reference, and the doctor would say, sure, something by accident.
Shirtlock?
Shirley? You're the surgeon that operated on Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, and don't call me Shirley.
I understood that reference. That's right! Using the very latest anesthesia techniques, I might add. It was a fairly major op, I can tell you.
This is crazy.
Let me see. The fellow was brought in not long after midnight, if I remember correctly. Wait. Not after 1?
After 1 is after midnight, technically,
I mean-
so...
Alright, yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
They said he'd been shot by some criminal or other, so I opened him up like a shot. But the funny thing is, I went over his insides with a fine-tooth comb and couldn't find the bullet anywhere. So I'm afraid I had to throw up my hands and just stitch the fellow back up.
What? I hate to state the obvious, but
Yes?
surely that's because the bullet is still at the scene of the shooting.
Answer for the defense is correct. As clearly shown in this photographic print. The bullet that sorry.
It's okay. I was expecting the judge, but here we go. There's my name. The bullet that the Skokin brothers fired at Mr. Sholmes hit him in the stomach region, then exited his body and lodged into the shop wall where the calendar was hanging by the door. I think you'll find it's really quite simple if you just consider the problem three-dimensionally.
Wait a second.
Uh-huh.
He was shot in the stomach, but the bullet hit the calendar, which is at head level.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
I mean, to be
Not
fair, we did look at the disc, so initially this whole, claim is wrong now. So...
Who do you think I am, son?
Well, juror number 4 is about the best I can do.
As soon as I saw the wound to the man's stomach, I flipped him over.
Like a pancake? Are you saying that you checked his back?
Of course I did. And there wasn't a trace of injury. No sign that the bullet had left the body at all.
What?
That's the point! The only logical conclusion was that the bullet was still somewhere in the man's innards. Which is exactly... Yeah, there we go. I knew that was coming eventually. I've been doing 4 crazy voices this whole time. It was happening. It was gonna happen. Which is exactly why I said about slicing him up. And I'm still none the wiser even now. How many times do I have to say it? Can somebody please explain how it happened? Can somebody please solve the mystery? Please think of the children.
It's almost as much of a mystery as how this jury was put together.
The mystery of where that bullet ended up is infuriating. Where's an expert when you need one? Quick, talk to juror number 6. Quick, right
okay,
now.
Okay. Wait, you want me to, press him?
Actually, do we need to talk to him first?
No, but I like Russian guy and I just want to press him. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's just talk to him. Like, what's up, dude? How's your day? How you doing?
I thought you were just a tourist?
Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take a bus to Crystal Tower, please.
This is clearly the only thing you know how to say. God, there's no way he's just visiting tourist. So, you're a ballistics expert. Who knew?
I have much experience with guns.
Ah,
Don't read into that.
I have lived many, how do you say, extreme, violent bath of, blood of...
Extreme violent bloodbaths, perhaps.
Iris!
Those extremely violent bloodbaths. English is very difficult tongue.
Considering the sort of people you associate with, I'm surprised you still have a tongue.
Yo, Ryunosuke, what the hell?
I believe my friend here also understands how English is very hard. Yes, you are not Englishman either. But I see you are also British citizen like myself, who is just visiting, but also tourist, but also citizen. Anyway, if you have questions about bullets and gun, you ask me. There is nothing I do not know. No mystery I cannot solve.
He's very confident in his knowledge of guns, that's for sure.
I literally don't care about any of the other jurors. I just want to know where juror 4 and number 6 are gonna go.
But if possible, please, only in Russian language.
He's not very confident in his knowledge of English, though, is he?
No. Still, we should bear it in mind. He's our man if there's a mystery about guns or bullets.
혹시 너 한국어 하나 say bro? Yes, does that work for you, Mr. Lawyer?
Sure! Van Zeeks has managed to convince everyone.
When you have eliminated the impossible, he said. But he hasn't.
If we're going to fight back, we need more material. And we have to fight back. We have to turn this trial around again.
Yeah, that's fine. Juror number 4 and 6. I want to figure this out.
I'm going.
This is the only thing that matters right now.
These two crazy people.
These two crazy people! These two statements clearly contradict the idea that all I do is pit jurors against each other.
Counsel, what the hell?
Wow! He said it out!
Oh, I love this show. Oh, a ballistics expert!
E-I-T-T.
On the night in question, Mr. Sholmes was shot by one of the Skokin brothers. But since there was no sign of an exit wound on his back, we must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. However, no bullet was found lodged in Mr. Sholmes' body either. Furthermore, a bullet was found lodged in the wall of the shop where Mr. Sholmes was shot. Juror number 6.
Hello, my name is Villain. Pleased to meet you.
Okay, well now you're not even hiding your damn name, alright. When I asked you before, you look kind of like villain whatever.
No, that is other Villain. I am Villain British man.
This apparent contradiction in the facts that is so clearly troubling juror number 4. Ugh. Are you able to explain the mystery?
I have seen very similar situation in motherland. It was night. There was blizzard. I was running away along mountain road in freezing cold. Golly! The snow was piling high on both sides of the road. We had to walk 15 miles both ways. It was very narrow and dangerous. My pursuers had hunting rifles and they were on dog sleds.
Mental note, don't ask too many questions.
I was shot from behind and I fell down in snow. And this situation was very similar to what I hear today from doctor. They could not find bullet in my body. And no sign of, how do you say, exit wound. Then where did the bullet go? Bullet never hit me.
Well, if it never hit you, why did you fall down?
Bullet had frozen wall of ice very close to my side.
What?
One small piece, really sharp, broke away from a lump of ice and pierced my body. It made deep wound just like bullet wound.
gracious!
Of course, piece of ice quickly melted inside me. And that the solution to mystery of disappearing bullet.
All right then.
That doesn't answer the question at all!
Huh?
The shooting happened in a pawnbroker shop. Not some snowy mountain road in another country!
Just an idea, but we might not be looking at exactly the same scenario here.
Yeah, I am giving, how do you say, example.
Bruno? Where exactly was Hurley shot again?
Well, according to the report, in his stomach. Sort of around this area, I think. Yes, this area, and I can't see where you're pointing at,
This
Naruhodo.
area.
I don't know where you're pointing at, Naruhodo, but okay.
Well, that's precisely where he always wears a little pouch on his belt.
A pouch? Actually, I might have noticed something like that.
Yes, a pouch. It's where he keeps 3 glass vials of very dangerous chemicals that he uses in his investigations.
What? Really? Doctor, where is the pouch Mr. Sholmes was wearing?
Well, the fellow had nothing like that on his person when he arrived at the hospital, as far as I remember. If I may.
Oh, hi, Baroque. Lord Van Zeeks?
Yep, I'm still here. While I realize it is forbidden for the prosecution to interject during a summation examination, I should inform the defense that I have the pouch in question in the antechamber outside the courtroom.
Sorry?
Why do you have that?
I mean, it was at the scene of the crime. As I understand it, when the police arrived on the scene and found Mr. Sholmes injured, they removed the pouch in order to assess the wound.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was getting forgetful for a moment! Since then, it has been in my safekeeping along with all other evidence relating to the case. I can personally vouch for the facts that as it has not been touched since the incident occurred.
Whoa, can, you bring it in then?
No.
Very well. We'll ask you about that later. Well, extremely unconventional during a summation examination, which is already unconventional in of itself, I must demand the prosecution presents the item in question with all speed.
See, now I will do it.
Bring forth Mr. Herlock Sholmes' pouch.
With such dramatics for a pouch.
I see. So this is the pouch worn by Mr. Sholmes on the night in question, is it?
Look at that! One of the files is broken, and the leather around it is scorched black. It's almost as if the file exploded.
Exploded?
So, that night, the bullet from the Skokin brothers' gun struck Mr. Sholmes' pouch.
It was the glass file exploding that caused the fellow's injury!
This bullet did not penetrate victim, but was deflected into wall of shop.
Delightfully complex aroma.
Well, it would appear one mystery has been solved, at least.
Has it?
It has no bearing on the truth of this case.
Well, we'll see
Yes.
about that, but let me look at this thing. Give me this pouch.
Yes, sure, we solved it, absolutely. The bungling and burgling brother shot the detective, and the accused shot the pawnbroker. The pertinent facts of the case remain unaltered.
Ugh.
But at least the mystery is solved! I can sleep easy tonight! Thank you, young man. You will not be forgotten.
Bah. Thank you very much.
Glad I could help.
Due to its bearing on the conundrum just solved, the court will sequester the scruffy pouch as evidence.
What is happening right now, honestly?
Hurley's pouch isn't scruffy.
Sholmes' pouch. The pouch Mr. Sholmes was wearing around his waist at the time of the shooting. One of the glass files is smashed, and there are scorch marks around it. Now, the summation examination. It would appear that the defense is somewhat struggling to alter opinion.
Please, my lord, a little more time. After all, that's a new piece of evidence.
We talked to 2 people.
Right? It could be a valuable clue, and you can't afford to overlook anything here, Ryunosuke. There's still a way to turn this around. Somehow. I'm sure of it. Alright, well, before we close it out...
I want to inspect it.
Yes, I want to inspect it before we close out this video, so that's what we're gonna do. Give me this thing. Hello. Let's... Hi!
Wait.
That sure looks like something! Let it be in, let me in! It's really scorched badly just here.
Oh, that strap is broken, look.
This must be where the bullet hit then.
Let me see.
Open this thing, I see something! Yeah, give me that!
Oh my god.
There were 3 bullets! What the... Iris, look! Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it?
That's the Skulkin Brothers bullet!
What a stroke of luck that it hit his pouch. This is an amazing discovery. What this means is, there were 3 bullets fired at Windy Banks that night.
We found exactly what that juror was talking about.
The 3rd bullet, what juror? Oh, it's juror number 2? That's juror number 2? It's time to press that juror again, I think. Oh, yeah, this is, I guess we were supposed to press the 2nd juror.
The 3rd bullet, a projectile we discovered lodged in Mr. Sholmes' pouch. By the way, Ryunosuke, you'll one day have a great-grandson named Dr. Eggman.
What?
It caused one of his files to explode, injuring
What?
Mr. Sholmes.
What? Hold on,
What? What?
What?
The evidence was presented in first person, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess if it's in first person, sure, Eggman's gonna take credit for this too.
I'm
I
glad
love how the
you're-
game is
I'm
just
glad-
like, oh, you need to go press this person, but we
glad
just
you
went
feel-
straight to juror 4 and 6.
I'm glad you feel so much better. I guess we were supposed to press the 2nd. Well, I don't think it would have mattered. I would have gotten to that point where, like, I don't have a 3rd bullet to share anyway, so I would have to hit 4 and 6 anyway. They were just more sus. I'm just like, well, she's right. I don't have any more bullets to give, so... Alright, I guess we'll, talk to juror number 2 in the next video. We'll see you all, guys. We'll see you all then. Oh, too much reading today. Oh.
You're very welcome for the help and assistance of bullet knowledge.